Ever feel like no matter how hard you try, you're still stuck in the same financial rut? You work, you hustle, you save, but the paycheck never seems to stretch far enough. You see others around you, maybe even people you know, making it big while you're stuck, fighting the same battle every month. The reality of financial stress hits hard, and sometimes it feels like there's no way out. But here's the thing. Millionaires aren't just lucky. They're not born with some magic gene for wealth. What sets them apart isn't their fortune. It's how they've trained their minds to approach money. And the good news? You can do the same. If you're tired of feeling like money is just a distant dream and want to finally make it work for you, keep reading. Millionaires trick their brains into thinking differently about money, and once you understand how, it'll change everything for you too. 1. Money is a game, and millionaires know how to play. You've probably heard the phrase money is a game, but let's be real. It's a game most people suck at. Why? Because they're playing by the wrong rules. When most people think about money, they get bogged down in stress and survival. They're not thinking strategically. They're just thinking, how do I make it through the month? Millionaires, on the other hand, understand that money is a game. The key isn't about working harder or hoping for a lucky break. It's about understanding the game and knowing how to play it. They don't stress over every single dollar. They think long-term, building wealth over time with calculated moves. What if you could stop obsessing over every purchase or worrying about the next paycheck? Millionaires don't let money control them. They control money. And it starts with thinking of your financial journey as a strategic game rather than a survival battle. 2. Millionaires take risks, but smart ones. It's easy to think that to make money you have to be a high-stakes gambler, throwing money around on risky bets. The truth? Millionaires are not reckless. They don't throw their money at anything that moves. Instead, they take calculated risks. They invest in opportunities they understand, and they've trained their brains to embrace uncertainty, knowing it's part of the journey. Here's where the magic happens. They've learned to embrace calculated risks instead of avoiding them. Most people fear loss. They avoid anything that might hurt their bank account. Millionaires, though, know that without risk, there's no reward. They've programmed themselves to accept failure not as a sign to stop, but as a sign they're learning and moving closer to success. Imagine if you stopped seeing risk as a threat and started viewing it as an opportunity for growth. That's the mindset shift that makes all the difference. 3. Wealth is not just about money. It's about your mindset. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the belief that money doesn't grow on trees. This mindset is drilled into us from a young age, but it's not helping you get ahead. It's holding you back. Millionaires have a different perspective. They've learned that wealth is not about scarcity. It's about abundance. Instead of thinking, I'll never have enough, they ask, how can I create more value in the world? They've trained their brains to focus on opportunities, not limitations. When you focus on what's possible instead of what's missing, your brain starts to look for solutions. That's the key. Once you start thinking in terms of abundance, you'll start seeing new opportunities everywhere. 4. Passive income is the secret weapon. Let's talk about something that's probably been on your mind. Working harder and longer hours just to make ends meet. It's exhausting, right? Here's where millionaires have the upper hand. They don't just trade hours for dollars. They build passive income streams that generate money without requiring constant effort. The idea of earning money while you sleep Sounds too good to be true, right? But millionaires know that building wealth is all about creating systems that keep earning even when you're not working. They invest in things that will bring in money over time, whether that's real estate, stocks, or creating a business that runs without them. If you've been stuck working hard but not getting ahead, this is the game changer. Millionaires trick their brains into thinking beyond the traditional 9 to 5 and focus on systems that create ongoing wealth. Imagine if you could set up something once and have it generate income over time. That's the freedom you're working for. 5. They build relationships, not just bank accounts. It's easy to think that building wealth is about stacking money higher and higher, but millionaires know that true success comes from building relationships. They surround themselves with people who can help them grow, whether that's through mentorship, partnerships, or just connecting with others who have different skills and perspectives.